nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Mud Zone.
Spooky.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Was that a party or?
Ho, ho, ho.
The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet-like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Imagine yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place. The Flat Earth Farms.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
What are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
Of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Bow wow Bud, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow Bud, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow Bud, he's my mighty puppy. Sir Bow Wow Mud. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Bitch ass niggas trying to play me, son.
We gotta see him, you catch up?
Nah, son. tough out here, you know what I mean? I know they're looking, bro. So I hit more for these niggas, you know what I mean? Because I want that problem. They ain't ready for that actually get out. Fuck out here. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Let's go to the left. You want to go to the left? Do that. Do that. Alright, so y'all drive here. Leave your car here. Alright, so no more.
Let's take a trip in the mind of a rhyme king. Look at the crook's book, find what you're finding. Look at a sick fuck hooked on a crime thing. Fucked up with $6, where's the silver lining? Maybe it's the writing and surviving. Maybe it's the haziness and craziness that I bring. That maybe savor this alive thing. Fuck man, I can still remember ODing and reviving. Now it seems my music is arriving. After all the juggling, the struggling and striving, I've been very lucky, I've been fortunate. I've been in the streets and seen friends lost in it. Like Joey, Joe's back in detox with dope packed in his knee socks and old-fashioned beatbox. And every night his mama keeps crying cause her hope keeps dying. Shooting dope with this rope he's tying. His soul keeps trying to escape but he can't. He's just like his daddy and his cousin and his aunt. He's bugging on the drugs and it wasn't in his plans. Plus he got a court case H planted in his pants. That's what he says. Do you believe this? Cause every time he get out he's back with these heads. I guess we don't know the reasons, but we're praying to a God that we don't believe in. Yeah, sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past. Sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past. I remember being younger, September from the summer, right before the trees had the leaves fall from them. Teens full of dreams, we were still all youngins, but it seems that the schemes in the dirt called on us. We all went our separate ways with the reference, the same cause it stays when the days to your death is. Always full of questions, never full of answers. Took chances dealing with the devil in his dances. Some of us are locked up, some of us are hopped up. Every one of us will fill our stomachs with the vodka. Some of us are criminals and running from the coppers. Some of us are plumbers, but the brunt of all the rotten things that we went through are taking its toll. Cause some of us are dead laying with snakes in a hole. It makes you wanna cry when you wasted your whole life until you wind up thinking of taking your own. That's why sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past. Sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past. No. Go. Yeah. The world turns, the train tracks rumble in the night, doors open, a drunk man stumbles with his wife. The pride of a foolish man, humble with the knife. In the reflection of the glass, you can see it wasn't right. Blurring moving lights, slurring new advice, lying to your own face. This is truly true to life, and beautifully trite. Usually a sight for sore eyes when you start seeing you could be alright. Your heart is beating right, so start a decent life. The greatest story ever told has gotta be a fight. I know that some of me is wrong, part of me is right. I write rhymes till I'm bringing a forgotten to the light. My stop is getting closer, I'm talking through the ghosts of those who were passed in this rotten evil culture. Writing on a page with the ink from the pen. Underground in the city is I think where I've been. Yeah, sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past. Sometimes at night I take the train just to hear the clacks rumble on the tracks. Sometimes I write just to shake the pain, but I can't go back, I can't change the past.
You know, you don't see my kind of people. My kind of people, they don't come down here and beg dope. They go out and get it. If they miss, They go to jail and they kick along with nothing, some holding tank. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can talk. A junkie how to use it. You can talk to them for years, but sooner or later they're gonna get a hold of something. Maybe it's not dope. Maybe it's not dope. Maybe it's booze. Maybe it's booze. Maybe it's glue. Maybe it's gasoline. Maybe it's a gunshot. Something to relieve the pressures of their everyday life. Having to tie their shoes.
I can't take this shit anymore. My fucking hands are shaking. I've been up for 3 days. I don't want to face nobody ever again. I need help. I need to get out of here. I gotta.
When you sign up for YouTube Premium, you can watch videos ad-free. Download them to watch offline. And keep them playing even while you multitask in other apps. Or when your screen is locked. Sign up for YouTube Premium and get all your videos ad-free and offline. Try YouTube Premium for 1 month.
I had to invent a guy that didn't exist. I had to invent a guy that can take any pain, any suffering, any kind of judgment.
Ice cold winters, I was born and raised, drinking whiskey out the bottle on the corner blaze. Ice cold winters, I was born and raised.
No, I dedicate this to you for believing in me.
Ice cold winters,
So my thugs and brothers, come on.
whiskey out the bottle.
Yeah, slums and gutters.
Ice cold winters, I was born and raised.
South Cat.
Dedicate this to you.
Yo, it's been such a long time. I've been out here coming up, hustling them dimes from the dust till the sun is up. It's trouble, so my best years be here, falling on deaf ears. Made a prayers that have fallen, they fall through our next beer. Now roll a blunt up for my thugs and brothers. Blood drunk above the fuzz in the slums and gutters, where the slug busters creep with the drugs and runners. You need what you want, the other is guns and butter. The my sword is the science of war. Write my psalms like it's David versus Goliath in Psalm. The giants fall, never overstood the size of my heart. It ain't the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. You all brought to me, killing Carolina, the Boston. We a league of extraordinary G's. I'm Sean Connery, a lost colony. One got me like Doc Holliday. Now slay pull them things, it's all robbery. The motherfucking
Such a long time, I was on the come up. From the rock bottom to the top of the summit. Crash down to earth when you drop and you plummet. Lump in your throat with a knot in your stomach. Turn to a fire in the pit. Defiant with a split personality, but more like a lion in a pit. My environment is violent, they're dying from the shit. Desperado on a strip with the iron on the head. But don't trace the lines of the last sketches when the past catches up. There's things we gotta face in time. All the abscesses and the transgressions. Fuck, I can't escape these chains of the bodies in the past. I know they seem slain, but I can hear them following and hollering my name. So all I have tomorrow is a tolerance for pain. Ice cold winters, I was born and raised, drinking whiskey out the bottle on the corner blaze. Ice cold winters, I was born and raised.
North Cat. Dedicate this to you for believing in me.
Ice cold winters, I was born and raised, drinking whiskey out the bottle on the corner blaze. Ice cold winters, I was born and raised.
South Cat.
Dedicate this to you.
To my brothers struggling and my thugs just hustling. I'ma show you how to make something out of nothing. Whoa.
Only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this
to my brothers struggling and my thugs just hustling. I'ma show you how to make something out of nothing. Whoa.
Only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this to you for believing in me.
Yo. I was getting bad reception down here. I look a little glitchy, too. How we doing? Can you guys hear me? What do we got here? We got Drew Duncan. Andrew Havadick. Who else we got? Scott Levelrum. How you doing? Machine Head. Drew Duncan. Welcome back. Let's go. Jenny Murphy, Tartarian investigator. Let me know when you investigate Tartaria and you find it. Andrew, all right, who else we got? Tom Buddhas. I'm always giving Jenny shit. Period. You people. Oh man. So what are we getting into tonight? I don't know. I got a whole lineup of bullshit here. You guys want to watch it? So anyway, we have a show tomorrow morning. Me. Hey, what's up? What's up, Trisha? Joe Cool. I didn't see. It's just my computer's late. It's not me. It's my computer. All right. So, but Andrew and me, Andrew, and Jenny. Where is she? Oh man, I don't see her anywhere. Oh, there she is. All right, Jenny. Us three, the Trinity. We're gonna do a Bible study in the morning at 8:30 my time, which is I think Eastern. We did it 2 weeks in a row. First week was on Salem Fairman's channel. Shout out to CFM for jumping us off. Last week, it's decent. You know, first episode was kind of like last week on our own. You know what I mean? This week, we're going to have something good. So I'm not going to stay on here too late tonight. But I think it was still important that I come on and make my presence known. Seeing whereas I'm stuck under this underground bunker for the night, I'm kind of hunkering in here. Nancy! She can't hear me. She's all the way upstairs in the office. I can yell it as loud as I want. Nancy! See? No one will hear me. Fire! Fire! Help! No one will come. No one's going to find me down here. Okay? Just so you guys know. I'm safe, though. I'm fine. So, anyway. Oh, shit. All right, how do I want to approach this? I have so much bullshit here. All right. Well, Singeman was supposed to be here. He'll be here. He'll probably still show up. He probably will. What's this? All right, yeah, let's do this one first. All right. I've been following this for a while. If you guys haven't been paying attention to my show, then you might not have no idea, but this is the newest addition to the Nephilim Look Like Clowns series. Yes, the Nephilim Look Like Clowns. Well, maybe. I like watching it, though. There's a whole bunch of them. Conspiracy R Us. This is new.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Today we're talking about the Nephilim Look Like Clowns with a focus on the Coneheads. Now we're just going to have some fun with this today, but this phenomenon of the elongated skulls, it is very interesting because a lot of these skulls, they appear to be something unique unto themselves. And I do believe we're looking at a totally different group of people who had their own customs and religion, and they've been largely written out of the official history. But I think some of the actual physical characteristics.
What are you saying, Joe? What do you want to come on and chat about? I didn't. I missed the other comment, and my phone's in the other room, so I have no idea. Explain it again. Re-explain yourself.
Of these people, I believe some of those characteristics have been incorporated into the appearance of what we refer to as a clown or a jester. And because it's harder to represent in real life, I think that might be why we have the adopting of these conical hats that are also worn by clowns and other people. Now, again, this is all speculative and none of this is proof, but it gives us a good opportunity.
Yeah, maybe, Joe. What do you got? You got pictures? You got video? What is it? Just what do you got for us? What do you got?
opportunity to just talk about these conical or pointy hats. And there's a large association between them and clowns, wizards, witches, things like this. So we're just going to talk about that briefly. Yeah, so you see these conical hats associated with a lot of these clowns, very creepy looking, especially in black and white. But it goes back all the way.
The reason why I cover this is because I've seen these things. One of them was a jester. But they don't really look like clowns like we know them. Like, they look fucked up like these ones.
To the 1800s as far as with clowns, but there was another interesting aspect to all this is you have these pointy
Ronald
hats
McDonald is a Nephilim?
and this concept of class clowns.
sense. It
Children
makes sense,
who
Patricia.
step out of line, they're forced to wear these conical hats in
Dunce cap.
classrooms, at
Dunce
least
cap.
in Europe and North America. There was
Dunce
this
cap.
conical hat referred to as the dunce cap, and you would be brought up to the front of the class and you would potentially stand or sit on this stool, and you would just basically stay there for a period of time. So it's this act of humiliation while wearing one of these hats. So just the whole evolution of this is interesting to me. And this is just another photo, boys' school, 1905, and some female students with an exaggerated version of these dunce caps, and this is from 1890. So I was interested just seeing where this originated from. And before I get to that, there was some other aspects to the humiliation where some children would be forced to just sit in a corner and stare at the wall, something you definitely couldn't get away with today. But apparently this lasted, at least in North America, all the way up to the 1950s, at least according to this information. And even more recently, it was banned in several areas in England and Wales in 2010. So just such an odd thing to have.
We'll see, Joe, if I have time. I wasn't planning on staying on too long, and I'm not really trying to do too much talking tonight because I have to save my energy for the morning. Like, I really do.
In the classroom. And apparently it all traces back to this one person. I believe he was a Franciscan priest as well as a philosopher, theologian.
All right, we'll set your stuff up and let me know when you're ready, and I'll put the link out for you. And then you can come on. We'll do it quick, and we won't talk for too much, and then we'll get it done if you want, Joe.
John Duns Scotus largely lived during the 1200s, but he had some interesting ideas about these coned hats, and he apparently endorsed wearing a basic cone hat as he believed that such hats acted as a cosmic funnel whereby one could receive knowledge directly from the universe. So how true is all that? Again, I don't know, but this is just where they tell us these dunce caps trace back to is this individual who had some interesting ideas. But moving ahead here, there's some interesting variations of the dunce cap. One is with donkey ears, and I've just got some depictions of some of these other dunce caps. And this is just a postcard showing another one of these variations. And this is a young Bridget Bardot wearing another variation of the dunce cap. So again, none of this, like I said, is proof. And it's just interesting to talk about. But could they actually have their origins? Could they trace back as sort of a nod to these beings and how they actually appeared? I think that's the speculation.
Yes.
But this idea of wearing this particular type of headgear in public humiliation is carried forward even today in different aspects. You had during the Reformation, when people would get arrested, they would be forced to wear these conical hats. And depending on the severity of the crime, you get a different colored conical hat. But
Morgan, I've gotten swatted before too, but what happened?
There's still brotherhoods within the Catholic faith that practice this certain form of penitence where I believe just before
did they Morgan 10 cops with machine guns drawn? Did they trash your entire house? Did they raid your house? What happened? Did they arrest you?
Easter, people who felt they needed penance, they would perform this ritual where they would go out in public wearing this specific type of headgear. And yeah, just an interesting thing to carry forward. But this reminds me a lot.
Well, at least you're okay. Spite, you called the cop. You know who called the cops? You know who did it? You know who ratted you out?
A lot of these lost tribes of Tierra del Fuego Some of their initiations and rituals would call for them to dress in this certain way as well. And again,
I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that is, but I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. You know what? You know what, Morgan? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
Tierra del Fuego is at the southern tip of South America, and a lot of these tribes no longer exist.
I'm not reading the chat. You can put whatever you want in the chat, but I'm not reading it, okay? So I don't know nothing.
One of them was the Selknam. There's interesting correlations all over the world with these conical hats and headgear. So, and I am familiar with the Hate group in North America, but we won't go there. But again, I think it could have some tie-ins to an actual race of beings in our ancient past. So yeah, just really something to keep an eye on. And even in the late medieval period, you had some of the members of royalty. Some of the women would wear these interesting headdresses. They called it a hennin. So it shows up all over. And even in the western deserts of China, these are the famous Caucasian mummies that were found in the Tarim Basin within this desert. And it was the mystery of the Caucasian mummies. And a lot of these mummies were found. They were,
Morgan, next time the camera is the best
red-headed, blonde-haired, just something people weren't expecting to
make
find
them identify
in the western part of China. But another interesting...
There's this thing called hiding behind the badge, where the cops like to, they all have the same tattoo sleeve and they all have the same uniform and nobody really knows nothing or who did what or who was who. Or nobody knows nothing. Code of silence, So you need to get their badge number. I don't know if you can do that in Canada, though. You do it in here, you can.
These mummies, a lot of them had these pointy
I don't know
hats,
how it works
these conical hats, and some of the female mummies were referred to as the witches of Subeshi. And these are just some more images of these mummies and interesting headgear. The origin of this, who knows, but we're just considering the possibility it's a nod to these beings. But these female mummies were buried in these tall cone-shaped hats nearly 2 feet high. So I just wanted to point that out. I thought it was really interesting. And going back to this particular mummy referred to as the Churchin Man, I guess he was buried with up to 10 hats. And I guess even one of those.
All right. I was getting into this Nephilim look like clowns thing. All right, Joe. All right, Joe Cool is going to come on. I'm putting this link out for him. I'm not letting anybody else in. I'm only letting Joe in. All right? Because I'm not staying on all night talking to people. I'm just not doing it tonight. I have to wake up. I have Bible class in the morning. So you have a choice, You can wake up on a Sunday morning and you can get stoned like you always do, or you can read the Bible with us. It's up to you. There's the link. I'm waiting for Joe. All right, I'll go back to the Nephilim look like clowns. Give him a second. I think I put the link out for Joe. All right, he'll be here. He'll get in. All right. Where is it? Back to the Nephilim look like clowns. Oh, he's here. All right. Man, I was looking forward to the Nephilim look like clowns. What's up, Joe?
Yo, what's going on?
So how you been doing?
Oh, busy, bro. Busy. Just been working on these tunnels.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you mean working on tunnels? Like that's your job?
No. It's research.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hear a slight echo.
Yeah, I had to. I'm used to doing that with JJ, so I gotta.
It's either you got either. Oh wait, I think it went away. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I had to switch my settings. See, when I'm doing it with JJ, right? Because we're in the same place, I have to have different audio settings.
What do you set it for? What do you set it for when you're in the same place? Because I have that feedback problem too. When you're in the same place.
I gotcha. Yeah.
What do you do?
So JJ will use the echo cancellation. I cannot use it. only one person can use.
So she uses the stereo audio, and you use this echo cancellation on one?
No, other way.
Either way, it would work.
Yeah, it should, but you have to play with it. Like,
yeah,
for some reason, one feed is good with the echo, the other one isn't, because I think we tried both ways.
Stereo, I know for a fact that the stereo audio is for when you're feeding like music through, like when I play guitar or like any instrument like that, you got to go through like an external device, and then you go through the stereo audio. And then the echo cancellation is for the mic for when you're talking on like this. But,
right.
But that makes sense.
Yeah, StreamYard's weird because
it is weird.
If I did the echo and she did the stereo, it wouldn't work.
Yeah,
for whatever reason. But for some reason, when she has echo on and
it's because of the mic. It's because of the microphone. When you take off the echo cancellation, it makes the microphone less sensitive. So, like, whatever she's doing to her mic is, like, making it less sensitive, and it's making it not feedback with your mic. Somehow you guys it might not work for everybody, but you guys lucked out.
Right, yeah, we just, like I said, I'm good at trying to figure stuff out like that.
Me and Michelle tried to do it. Me and Michelle, my girl, tried to do it a few nights, and it was, like, kept feeding back, like, like scratching on, like a chalkboard, and it was, like, she was in the other room she wanted her own window,
Right.
They always want their own window, Joe. They always want their own window. So
you ain't lying.
So these tunnels, that you're working on, what's going on? What's going on? What do you want to show us? What do you want to show? Yeah.
Right here, right? You can see right behind me.
Like the one I'm in.
This is a tunnel.
This is one too.
Right, yeah, the one you got's pretty cool too, honestly. But the one right behind me,
yeah,
this is an actual tunnel.
That
an actual picture in Ybor City. Now, obviously, everyone knows Florida's sea level, right? It's right there. You know what? Here, I'm just going to do this.
Screen share, and I'll let you.
Let's just do this.
Do what you got to do.
Audio.
I've been looking at tunnels I've been looking at underground tunnels for a while, Joe.
All right, here we go. It's only 2 minutes.
So this is a recent discovery?
Oh, no. This is a hidden. Yeah, this is hidden. Check this.
It is infamous for its underground tunnels. The most recent tunnel uncovered where an office building is going in off East 6th Avenue. ABC Action News reporter Carson Chambers got a look inside that tunnel before it disappears forever.
This is the sound of secrets.
Sure, your speculation can go wild.
Muffled, buried underground between 3 layers of brick in Ybor City.
It's an arch. It's very strong.
If these walls could talk or scream.
Look at all the bricks.
When he built the tunnels.
Now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop something real quick that no one else knows.
Go ahead.
This gentleman right here, I got in contact with.
You called him? You know him?
I do not know this gentleman, but I found a way to get in contact with him.
This is where? Where are we talking about?
This is Ybor City.
Ybor City.
It's basically in Tampa.
Oh, it's in Florida.
Yes, sir.
So even though Florida is like under the water, really close to the water, and it's sinking and everything else, there's still mud flood stuff there.
There is tunnel systems. Just listen to this.
Okay.
As a drainage system, but we don't think that's correct.
You don't believe that?
We think they used it as drainage later on.
Retired architect Jerry Kurtz renovated the nearby Florida Brewery building, which sent beer to Cuba decades ago via the port. Some speculate the route brought back more sinister shipments.
And there was a big Chinese population in Cuba, and his theory is that they brought in these girls from the port of Tampa into Ybor City and used them for child prostitution.
Booze running, Bolita, even human trafficking. Theories as dark as this tunnel is drab. The tunnel runs 200 feet this way, but where it ends up...
Can you pause it for 1 second? So you know how they said booze running and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's because...
Prohibition.
The Freemasons started the mob. The mob were the ones who used these tunnels. Where I'm at in Boston, was it the mafia that used the tunnels?
Yes.
Yes.
I got so much information.
So if you look back, the mafia is like a Freemasonic thing because it's a secret organization to begin with, but they were started by the Freemasons, right? The mafia were the immigrants, right? The Irish, well, the Italian, and then the Irish mob too, right? And those were basically like the orphans. So the Oddfellows brought the orphans over, right? Trained them to be the mob, showed them the underground tunnels to smuggle. That's what I found from my research. But anyway, go ahead.
Right.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
This lady right here, okay, she works at the University of South Florida in special collections. And what she did was take her group to the tunnels and basically do a laser map. The tunnels are really just hallways and corridors from buildings that are buried, right? Like in a lot of cases, right?
That's what they're not even really tunnels. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a building that's under the ground that we found a few pockets of survival.
They're tunnels.
They're tunnels now.
I'm about to show that. Right.
All right. Let's go. Let's look.
But she is at the University of South Florida. I went there in person to the University of South Florida Special Collections Library, and of course, they're not going to tell me a whole lot.
Wait, you went there yourself?
Hold on.
Boots on the ground, dude.
We have been doing boots on the ground and all types of stuff. Let me. I'm gonna finish this.
Just give it 1 second.
Boots. On the ground.
There you go. All right.
Absolutely. Let's finish this.
We had to give an official stamp.
Now we need to look at the science behind it.
Dr. Lori Collins and her team using lasers.
We just tried to preserve it the best way we could.
Digitally mapping the Ybor Tunnel for future scrutiny.
Now what we'll be working on is connecting that back to old maps.
Before it disappears again into the silt, filled in by progress.
It's right in the middle where we're going to be building our building, of course.
Now, so the gentleman over here I spoke to, well, not yet, but I am in communication with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's gonna
Lori Collins over here. I went to the library.
Yeah.
But this here we go. Boom. We're gonna drop it real quick.
Go ahead.
I can show you exactly what I'm talking about here.
This is all happening now, like during spring break. They're digging this thing out. It's spring break.
This happened a long time ago.
How long has this been going on for?
Decades. Early 90s, even before that.
So they found this place in the early 90s, and they just
all of it. Yeah. Yep. Now, this gets interesting. Here's the Haya. Okay. Man, there's so much going on here. Come on. Where are we? All right.
Well, we glitched out. He'll be back. Give it a second. It's not me, it's him. He's glitched. We were almost there. It's always the Google Earth that makes people glitch out. We'll see if this helps. Let me see.
Wait.
Are you there? You back? All right. I knew it would work. All right, go ahead.
This gentleman is an architect. Okay. Mm-hmm. His building is right here. Jones Architect.
All right.
Here's the Florida Brewery. Where they dug up was right here. Now, they said they were going to put a building there. They never did. They just covered it with a parking lot. What we're going to show is how the Hyatt Hotel right here, there was a building here called the Blue Ribbons grocery store. It burnt down, right?
Yeah. It had to go.
It
had to
burnt
go.
down
Had to go.
because there is a proven tunnel that went from here underground into that. Now back then, this was a nightclub, so they used to use it to get from here to over here.
Yeah.
And then there's proven tunnels here. And if you really, and what we're gonna prove later,
there's a whole world under there.
How the tunnel systems go throughout this entire dude. It's gonna be wicked.
There's tunnel systems all throughout here too, so
dude,
it probably goes throughout the whole country if you really keep going. The whole world.
It is going to be
the whole plane.
Freaking phenomenal.
So
when we put it all together and actually,
how are you going about doing this? Like, how are you gonna find out where they all the different tunnels go if you don't have like maps? You have maps of the tunnels?
No, because now remember Dr. Lori Collins, right? She did the laser surgery, the lasers of the tunnels. Now, when I inquired about it to begin with, there was somebody who basically said in an email, which I will have that as well, who said, wait a minute, I thought that there was these laser schematics, right? And they're saying, no, it's not for public. I'm like, there it is. Yeah. They won't let the public have it, but they just admitted in email that they do have it. Now the cool thing is,
who first of all, who has it?
The University of South Florida. Dr. Lori Collins and her team at the university.
So is that private? Is that public? Like, is there a way you could put in a FOIA request?
Because I did. But the problem is because it's university owned, they get to devise who can and who can't look at it. You know what I mean? Because university owns it.
Bullshit. Yeah, and they keep it. Everything in colleges is Freemasonic between the sororities, the fraternities. It's all secret. Just keep everything a secret, and then they get to hold on to research like that, and not share it. But you know what's weird? Yeah. It's probably because they don't want the students even learning about it. You know what I mean? They don't want nobody to find out about it. Really, you know?
No, and you know what? When we went there the other day to the special collections and talked with the gentleman there, he actually said that everything you see in here is for like extra credit type of work. Like it's special collections. You know what I mean? And so we're sitting there looking at all this stuff going, why does it seem hidden? You know what I mean? Like, why is it in a special collections? You know what I mean? Yeah. I get why it's there, but why? You can tell that there's stuff there that's like you should be public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. You can fill out paperwork to go, hey, I'm interested in this, but they will deem what's necessary to your research. Now, isn't that crappy? Like they could have this stuff sitting there, but if they don't deem it worthy for you to use it, then they won't let you. And I'm just like, come on.
And is there like a certain time of day that they do this digging? You know what I mean? You could just go there and film them all day and see what they find.
That would be nice, but they have done so much cover up. You know,
I know they do. I see them do it around here too.
It's like they've already covered up so many tunnels and everything.
It's like while they're doing the work, they cover everything with like bullshit, and you can't see nothing.
Now, really quick, the cool thing is the architect that I'm in contact with now. Of course, he retired from the building right behind the Florida Brewery.
Yeah.
Now I got probably 10 news feeds of different ones, and the one that I have shows them going down below that architect building. So now whether he can get me over there or not because he's retired, I don't know if I want to push that limit. You know what I mean? Because I don't know the guy.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
But I'll ask. You know what I mean? But man,
I don't know.
that would be flipping cool.
I don't know.
If I could get down in there and actually be firsthand looking at it.
You want to go in the tunnels? There's
Dude.
probably gonna be rats, cockroaches, everything. You ready for that?
Who cares, man?
Boots.
I mean, look at that.
You're gonna need
Can you
boots.
imagine?
You're gonna need. There's probably gonna be bats. There might be. There might be rogue bears.
It'd be like Jim Carrey in the bat scene, right?
Nocturnal bears. There's gonna be nocturnal bears in there. You better watch out,
man. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
So you guys are planning on trying to get in there, like go in and film it?
I'm gonna try to. Like I said, I'm in contact with them. Actually, I'm gonna throw this up here again real quick. It's where do we go? Okay. All right. This is what we got here. It'll be on her channel. Right now it's on March 15th.
That's JJ Organics channel, by the way.
Yes, this is JJ Organics channel. But yeah, right now it's scheduled for March 15th at 7 p.m. It's really going to depend on what this guy says, because I want to get a hold of this guy so bad before I do this, because I know he is going to have so much intel, so much. Heck, like I said, if I could just get down in there.
Too bad you don't have a pair of those spy glasses, dude. You seen those?
Oh my!
He wouldn't even know you're recording him, because like if he knows you're recording him, then he's not going to tell you shit. But if he thinks it's like, just you and him, he might tell you more.
Well, you could tell even in that news segment. They were
he
wants
to
prohibition, and he was like, no,
he was like, no,
I don't think it was.
Yeah, so he wants to
even he doesn't believe it.
He knows.
Oh man,
he's an architect.
I'm gonna drop a name now for anyone who wants to look into it. Go for it. Trafficante. If no one heard about him, look into him. He's part of it. He's going to be part of our story as well, possibly coming up. But Trafficante Senior, Trafficante Junior, big players into some stuff. But that's I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up personally of what we're really digging into and how much.
I'm glad
it is not going to be a short stream, dude. It is going to be loaded with.
I'm glad you found.
Stuff.
I'm glad you found something good to dig into, because like I've been looking around. There's tons of stuff I could dig into around here, but I'm just like I'm looking for something that's like worthwhile, and I'm waiting for the weather.
Right.
I'm waiting for the weather to get nicer too, But I like.
Oh, absolutely.
I like doing my mud flooding and my digging. I haven't. It's been covered. Everything's covered in snow, dude. It's like
it's hard to do that up there, and that's
only when it's nice.
That's one of the really nice things about moving to Florida that makes things so much easier. Obviously, I mean, you're looking at high 50s or 60s and plus year round. I mean, you can pretty much always go out and about. But yeah, when we were in Michigan, oh my goodness, 9 months out of the year you didn't want to go outside. It was too damn cold and snow. I know what you mean, man.
It snowed
terrible.
here today. It was like ice. It was like raining ice. Like it was bad.
Yeah, my parents actually sent me some pictures of Michigan. They had a snowstorm go through there lately, like 1.5 feet of snow. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I do not miss that. I'm sorry, I don't.
It's almost over though. It's almost hopefully.
Yeah, you're in March. Generally, it's about end of March, beginning of April in Michigan.
March comes out like a lion. No, comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb. You ever heard that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it's because of the lion and the lamb. Isaiah 11:6, the lion and the lamb. But now it's the wolf and the sheep. the wolf shall dwell with the sheep. It
You
changed.
know, really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
My parents were kind of raised in, the church, and I asked my mom about it. I was like, "Hey, do you remember, the Lion and the Lamb?" And she was kind of like, "I'm not sure."
Yeah.
I was like, "Do you recall the Wolf and the Lamb?" And she goes, "Yeah, I heard about that one."
The
And I
wolf
was
and
like,
the,
"Are you sure it wasn't the Lion and the Lamb? Because that was one of the things that you told me about, and it confused even her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like maybe I was right."
Some people they take the update. They call it the update. It's like, it's like they remember it one way one day, and then the next day they, like, after they see it the other way, they're like, "Oh yeah, I always remembered it that way," and they just forget the old way they remembered it, and it just happens like that. You gotta like fight it. You gotta like remember it the way you remembered it, and just keep telling yourself you remembered it that way. It's weird.
Yeah, well, you know the old saying: if you repeat it enough times, then you believe it to be true.
Yeah, that too. So
It's just one of those things.
It's a tough thing. Yeah, it's a very tough thing. It's a tough thing to prove, but the residue proves it. The residue is all we really got. But I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
things have been changed. Absolutely. I look at it and go, even if a play on words have changed, the core structure has not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the story and the structure that never changed. That's still there. It's still intact. I mean, is there a few sentences and things like that have been changed? Absolutely, I won't disagree that.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's ironic that some people will go, "How can you believe this when it was written by man?" I'm like, name one book that was not written by man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Name one book that was not written by man.
Yeah.
Exactly. That you got nothing to say then, do you?
No, that's why
every single book was written by man. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, right? You want to go down that hole, let's go down that hole. Name your book that was not written by man.
That's why we're doing Bible class tomorrow morning. We're gonna learn about all this stuff. We're gonna study it. We're gonna figure it all out. We're gonna get all the answers from the Bible.
Yeah, that's a good place to do it, I say anyway. And
We're gonna try. At least we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can get out of it. We're gonna see what we can get out of it. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes.
I hear you.
But
I got you.
If you ever want to join us on Sunday morning at wicked early in the morning, well, actually, it's the same time for you as it is for me, 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's about 8:30ish.
We're doing we're starting like this. We already started it. It's tomorrow morning at 8:30. We're doing it. Last week we did it. And this is the third week actually. We did it on Salem and Man's channel the first week, and me, Jenny, and Andrew. So far, I'm looking for people who know a lot about the Bible, people that know a lot. So because I got a lot. I got a lot of questions. You know what I mean? So we're just we're just studying scriptures and
right,
different
and you
looking
know
for
what?
truth, looking for truth.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with anybody researching any topic. You know what I mean? So it's weird that a lot of people are like, "Oh my gosh, don't research that book because it's all religion and blah blah blah." Why not?
Why not?
Every single thing was written by man, so why not research it? Are you afraid that you might stumble on something? I mean, is that the real issue? Oh my gosh, I don't want to learn something that I don't want to know. Well, then don't look into it.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, I got nothing else better to do, really.
Right,
so.
exactly. I mean, why not? It ain't gonna hurt nothing to learn and grow. All you can do is expand your knowledge. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible thing. Don't do that. Well, okay. Well, to each your own.
Well, yeah, tomorrow morning on my channel and Jenny T.I. Murphy's channel. Everybody needs to sub Jenny T.I. Murphy. Yeah, Jenny.
Right.
This one right here, Jenny Murphy Tartarian, because we're gonna move the show over to her channel eventually, but we need more subs over there.
There you go. All right, man. Well,
Sub Joe Cool and JJ Organics too. Hey, when you leave, drop your links in the chat for them, because I don't have them like ready available. Like
right. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
drop them in there. I just didn't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted
No.
to at least throw it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like,
I'll finish
10 days out. So.
I'll finish the Nephilim video, and then I got a few other things I want to play, and then I'm not gonna stay on for too long. So
I got you. Well, hey, man, I just appreciate you having me on and sharing what we got going on, man.
I appreciate you coming on and sharing what you got, because that's what I need. I need more people to come on and share what they're doing, because I'm only one person and I do a lot, but I don't have all this free time on my hands to go out and research all this shit like I used to. So it's cool to see other people doing it and carrying on the torch and just keeping it going, because eventually I will get my ass back out there. I'll find something.
Right.
I'll stumble upon something one day. It'll happen. It's just, I'm not going out looking for anything. You know what I mean? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
And you know what? That's the truth. I've actually seen a few people, right, where they just have some downtime. You know what I mean? And people are like, "Hey, what happened?" And you know what? And I'm like, you know what? It's all right. It's all right.
I'm not really
having to come to you.
I'm not really having downtime, because right now I got this show that I'm doing right now with you, right? And then tomorrow morning I have a Bible show that we've been preparing all week. And then Monday I'm maybe singing or rapping or doing some type of musical performance on Flat Earthers Got Talent. You heard about that, Martin?
Oh, okay.
Martin. He's doing this show called Martin Liedke. Flat Earth British.
Oh, okay.
He's doing that guy. He's doing a show called Flat Earthers Got Talent, and he's having like flat earthers on who can sing and perform and do music and all kinds of stuff. So,
that'd be interesting.
It's happening this Monday. So he asked me in Levelhead to be on it, and we're trying to make something happen.
Sweet.
But we're doing our best. We'll see we're trying to pull through. We'll see what happens. And I got a few other people that are, we're trying to pull something very, very good of surprise. We're trying to pull a surprise together. Hopefully it happens, but we have very short time. So it's like, it's a lot. I got a lot, but it's cool when the Mudflood people can come on and show me some boots on the ground stuff, because I love it. I do. I really do. I wish I could go back out and do it. I wish I could go do some Mudflood research right now in the dark, but I can't.
Get some of them infrared goggles on, and
I'm trapped down here in this bunker. So,
aren't we all?
No.
Really?
What happened tonight was, like, I came in, I used the passcode, but I left the card key inside the door, so the thing ate my card, right, and it locked me in. And now I'm just waiting for them to come and let me out. But I don't know. I don't think anyone gets here until like 8:30 in the morning. But by then I'm going to have to stop my show. So I hope I don't have to stop my show like in the bunker, like doing Bible study in the bunker. I hope they let me out by then. But you know what I mean?
Maybe.
We'll see how the agency. Suzanne, no one can hear me. I can yell as loud as I want down here, and no one's coming to help me. This is thick. So there's no food, there's no water. I'm just stuck in here, and we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. I think I'll make it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, man.
I'll be fine. So,
absolutely. All right.
right.
I'll get going for tonight, and thanks again. Appreciate it. And
I appreciate you coming on and showing us. So good luck with the tunnels, and keep digging, and go find that guy, and everybody that you can find, go ask them questions. And
I'm doing it. We're working hard, but man, there's been a lot of road stops because they are covering it up hard.
Yeah, they want to be the ones
hard.
They want to be the ones making the discovery. They don't want you to make the discovery.
Absolutely.
They want to be the big shots. Too bad you couldn't get in those tunnels yourself somehow, like without even asking them.
Oh,
I wonder if there's a secret passageway somewhere, like a spot where you can like just kind of.
Yeah, I kind of looked around, and I just
Yeah.
That they have really sealed.
It looks like
everyone
the
available.
one behind you looks like there's still water in it, a little bit.
Right now, that nightclub, right? If you remember that nightclub I showed,
Yeah.
right across the street,
Yeah.
that is still there. I actually talked to the individual inside there as well about that. He didn't even know that there probably is a basement under the old part of the building. So
Yeah.
he's gonna look into that for the next week or so, right?
Oh,
So
wow.
I actually need to get a hold of him to say I dude, like I said,
You
I
got
got
the whole
so many connections going on right now.
You got the whole area like checking this place out, dude.
Yeah, I have been hardballing going after this. Me and JJ, both of us.
You should gaslight them when you talk to them about it. Be like, yeah, how many levels does it go under? How many, like try to just keep asking. Like, do you think there's another tunnel under that one? Like, ask them stupid questions like that. Like, how many basements? You know what I mean? Like, how many basements do you think this building has?
Yeah,
like
how far under do you really think it goes?
Yeah, like
hey, matter of fact, how far does your elevator go down?
Do you really think this is the only tunnel, or is there one underneath this one too? Did you guys dig? Did they dig underneath to see how if there was another tunnel underneath?
Okay, the architect in one of the clips says that the tunnel is 7 feet high, 7 feet wide.
That's not even that big. I'm 5'8", dude. That's like a little bit bigger than me.
Yeah,
and 7 feet wide is like not.
But the narrative is for a sewer system. There is no sewer system that's going to be 7 feet high and 7 feet wide.
It's too small, right? Or too big?
That's way too big. For
big?
A sewer system? For all the tunnels to be sewage? No.
I'm just trying to picture myself in a 7-foot space. I mean, I would think that, I guess 7 foot wide though. I mean, you'd be like
7 wide, 7 high.
You'd
That's
be like,
big.
it'd be like this. It's kind of big.
It's big. But
Yeah.
for sewage, come on.
For sewage. Yeah. No, it wasn't originally for sewage.
Mm-mm.
They might have used it for
No.
sewage at one point, maybe. I don't know.
And you can tell, like I said, the picture right behind me, right?
Yeah.
You can see, like right there. Count how much thick that is. Just the bricks. That's
I know.
three layers thick of just bricks.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's all brick,
Right there.
yeah.
It's 3 layers all the way around.
Does it look like brick on the outside, or did they find the bricks on the inside?
Well, they found the tunnel after they started digging all of this.
Yeah, so it was covered up completely. There was no bricks showing
Yep.
on the outside.
Nothing. They just dug in and dug right into it, and there it is. Yeah.
Bricks under just a brick tunnel under the ground.
That's too many bricks. That
Too
is
many.
way too
Way
many.
too many.
Freaking,
Way too many bricks.
Three levels, 3 layers deep, 7 foot high, 7 foot wide, and 3 layers deep. Come on, that is not sewage.
No,
Get
like,
out of here.
That's
Get
like
out of
a
here with
bomb. That's like a bomb shelter. That's like a bomb shelter. That's like armor.
Yeah, that's way too thick.
It's a castle. It could be a castle.
Yeah,
it could be.
Very, very positive. That's why I said we got so much to show. Oh my gosh.
Just keep. You might
It's gonna
find
be a lot.
You might find even more. Just keep going.
Oh, I probably will. I'm hoping when I get a hold of the architect and some other stuff. Oh my goodness.
This could be the biggest mud flood discovery of the year.
This stream is going to be an absolute knockout when we get it going. I'm hoping I don't have to push it back. I'm going to let everyone know now.
No, take
There
your
is
time.
a possibility I might have to push it back. Now,
Do it.
I will
Do it
let
right.
everyone know. The reason why I picked March 15th, the reason is because, one, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's my actual birthday on March 15th, and I picked that day because the tunnels was a passion of mine. It was something I wanted to look into. It was something I wanted to do. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? What better day to do it than on my damn birthday, right? I'm like, what a day to just freaking drop this massive freaking boots on the ground I
It's a
don't want to put
project.
it back. I don't want to have to push it back because it's my birthday. If I have to, I will, but I would rather not. We'll see.
Mud flood in Florida.
Dude, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be
Yeah.
an awesome stream. I mean, just the little bits and pieces I've showed you. It's just that's nothing.
Stingy is here. Nice.
So
he made it. He made it. I didn't think he was going to show up.
Cool.
What does Flat T need a wrench? I don't. I got to find my phone somewhere. Let's see if Singe Man's coming in. Where is he? He's buffering.
There he is.
There you are. What are you doing? You're muted. You're muted.
Now he muted himself.
You muted. You muted yourself. What's up?
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone.
It's working
Hey.
too, huh?
I'm outside in the
Nice.
world.
Where
Look
are
at
you?
it.
Where are you? Turn it side. Turn the phone sideways. So it goes full screen. See if it works. It might work. It might
Shit,
not.
it's raining.
It might not.
It's
It might
raining.
work. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it does.
Yeah, well, I just gotta turn everything. I forgot about phone use. It's been a while. I'm on the phone. There we go.
Yeah, where are you? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's working. All right. Where are you at? Where you at?
Wow, it's all wet already. Safeway.
Go inside. Go inside and ask them if you can get in the basement.
Oh no, I can't leave the car unlocked.
No, all right. Well, show us.
Take out the piece.
Go do a 360 spin around real slow. Let's see what. Let's
This-
see the.
this is
Hold
the
on.
piece.
I'll put you full
Here, I'll
screen.
do what NASA does not do.
Go around in 360 degrees.
This is what NASA refuses to do. NASA never will do this.
It's working. It's working.
Hey, yeah, this is the beat. Check out the beat. Oh,
Nice.
the beat.
Nice. What? That's your that's your whip. That's your whip. Is that your whip?
Right
Yo,
now
what-
it is.
Nice. Yo, why don't you why don't you like do something? Just do something. Just do something crazy and funny. What do we got going on here?
I can do rope dart in the rain.
No. Don't do anything that's gonna get you arrested or anything dangerous.
What? I live with my rope dart. It's right here.
Listen. You're on YouTube and the whole world's watching. What are you gonna do? You're out in public. You're out in public.
I did snow dart today. I guess I could do rope dart. Oh, it's cold and wet out there.
No, don't do rope dart. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, don't.
Hurt myself. Look, I live with this thing on my. I live with it on me, dude. I swing it around in the dark, blindfolded. I just said my brother-in-law blindfolded. I don't need to look at it. I can swing it. I did almost hit myself in the face, but I did it. I live with the thing. I love rope dart. I'm gonna be the world's best rope dartist. I vow to go to a
The word of the night is
competition.
rope dart.
Rope dart.
Gross.
Okay, there it is.
It's pretty big. It almost looks like a fishing
That's
lure.
what she says.
It looks like a fishing lure.
Yeah.
yeah. Is that why they used to call you fishing lure in high school?
It was better than Fly Guy. What you got there?
What
A
do I
little
got?
puppy?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Hey,
get
I was just in the grocery store. These things are great.
What it?
Ha, you can just do it in the grocery store while you're shopping.
Wait up! You did it in the
Whoa!
grocery.
Oh!
No, you did.
Dude.
You did it in the
Dude, I do
grocery
it anywhere I want. Anywhere I friggin' want. I am the king of flat Earth.
Wait. Which one
See, okay, you know I'm a king in exile. You know they exiled me from being king, right?
Wait,
So
what, is it the
I'm a
run?
king in exile. I'm a king of flat Earth.
Was it the runts one? You did the runts in the grocery store in Cali?
No, remember that thing just not
yeah.
working anymore.
Oh yeah. What's that? The disposable? Let me see. They look pretty good though.
It's called Crystal Pier or something like that.
Crystal Pure. What,
Yeah.
What? That's the brand you're saying? What's the strain? They don't tell you.
No, this one is Jack Harrer.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
That's really good. Hey, how's it going, Joe? Cool.
What's up,
Right
Cinch, man? Yes,
Carter.
sir.
I'm on data time right now. I might cut out anytime, and who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. You never know with that data.
Oh, geez, yeah. No, Cinch, you just missed my little prequel to my upcoming stream, so you'll have to go back and watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on your channel anyway.
When I get back to the house, I've got a little video I'm going to upload, so I'll be showing everyone.
We're on 3 channels. We're on Boston Ray
So
Levelhead.
stay on at least a couple more hours, because that's going to be a while.
We're on Late Night Live, and we're on Boston Ray Mudflood. We're on 3 channels.
Well, you
Okay, I'm knotted up. Dang, I'm getting the knots out.
You got to remember, Cinch, Boston Ray there, he's got something to do in a couple hours, so I don't think he's going to stay.
Oh, that's right. You're going to be.
I have Bible. I have. The reason why we call it Bible class is not because we're teaching the Bible. It's because I'm learning. I'm learning it. It's Bible class for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking the question.
Right. I went to catechism and many years of church every Sunday, sometimes twice a week. And my grandma was a huge church freak. You would go to the bazaar. She'd make all kinds of great crafts and quilts and yeah. I never read the Bible, but they ingrained in my head all the main parts, so I didn't really need to read it. And I heard all the main stories of it, so none of it's a surprise to me. And most of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that, or I can quote some shit for you, and I'll be like, I don't know what part's that from, but I just know that it was the lamb, lion and lamb. For sure.
I figure it's a Sunday morning. I get stoned every fucking day anyway. All the
nice.
time.
It brings you closer to God.
At least on Sunday morning, I can take a break. You know,
Dana, D-A-N-A, capital A, capital N, capital A. Got it.
You got
Trisha C. Nice.
Got it. Yeah, Cinch Man's making the list of supporters. We have.
It's made.
It's made.
It's made.
Where
it's
is
rendering as we speak. Right, it's rendering right now.
Upload it then. Dude, we have a list of supporters that are.
You upload it from your car in the middle of nowhere.
All right, send it to me and I'll upload it. Everybody that supported this channel from the beginning, well, all my channels.
And if we miss someone,
when we put everybody's name on a list.
That's okay. No, I'm kidding. If we missed you, tell us, and we'll make another one.
If we missed you, tell us, because there was a
lot. We're gonna make another one. This one I'll make. I just made this one today. I'll put time into the next one.
If we missed you, seriously, tell us, because we're having trouble finding it was so many people.
Tell us, and then ask us.
Yeah,
and then make us
remind us. We'll put your name on there.
I have 5% on my charge. That's interesting.
We don't want anybody to feel left out. We just there's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, but it's going to be a huge, big deal. Boom.
It's not raining.
There you go. I haven't done it yet because I haven't had nobody to do it for me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it myself. I'm not good at that type of computer editing stuff. I was getting good at it for a little while. I was practicing. I could edit a little bit, but I'm not no Cinch Man.
Yeah, computer editing, man, that takes a lot of work. More work than people realize to, put some quality editing together.
I've been editing some music lately. I've been trying to anyway. And even that's tough to learn a new program.
I think they make both so that we don't balance.
Dana says she wants to stay incognito.
Can't see.
Right. All right, Ray. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna let you guys get the night going.
Hey, rock and roll, brother.
We'll catch you later, Cinch.
Yeah, I'll be home in about half an hour to an hour.
Yeah. Peace out, everybody.
All right.
Hey, bro.
Thanks again, man.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Morgan Tristram.
All right. So what's going on, Cinch? What are you doing?
I just came on because I was like, well, it's been a while since I told you I was going to be there.
I'm glad you did. I mean, I was wondering if you got lost in the bathroom at the grocery store or again, like you did last week. Man, last week, Singe Man calls me up and he was panicking. And I'm like, what's wrong, Singe? And he's like, I'm lost. And I'm like, where? And he's like, at the supermarket in the bathroom, the door's locked. I think it's the closet. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, I think the closet door is the way in. It's locked. They can't get out. And he like locked himself in the bathroom. And I was like, dude, just turn the little switch. And he did.
But I'm not used to that.
He let himself out.
I'm used to it working for me because the high technology down here in the bunker.
Yeah, well,
it just opens for me, so I'm not used to that.
Just don't lock yourself in the bathroom again and get lost. All right.
Now I'm opening raspberry cookie tarts that I just bought.
Nice.
Raspberry cookie tarts. Oh, it says non-GMO. Oh,
I love how you advertise the products on different people's products on our show now.
This hour is brought to you by Belgian Boys, and raspberry cookie tarts. Thank you, Belgian Boys. You're great. I'm a Belgian boy. I'm a Belgian boy. I'm a Belgian cookie today. Beep. There. Now, send us the money to Ray's address. You know where to send it to, and send as much as you or as little as you like.
Thank you.
Or you can just send us Belgian cookies. That'd be great.
I'll take
or coupons for Belgian cookies.
Well, anything from Belgium. I'll take anything from Belgium.
Exactly. I love Belgium. And I looked at the ingredients already. They're non-GMO, really good ingredients.
Good for you. At least you know what you're doing.
Well, only because I've made so many mistakes and paid attention to my stupid ass mistakes.
Yeah.
I watched other people's mistakes and paid attention to their mistakes. And I'm continuing to mess up. How do I do that? I continue to make mistakes. Maybe I'll never learn.
Yeah.
It's dark now, huh? Yeah. So as soon as I get back, I'll try to upload that to Odyssey or whatever.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So did you show Dog Cam?
Yeah, I did at the very beginning, dude, and it was awesome.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
It's so awesome. Those guys are great. They're on a different company now. I'll find out what the name of their company. They must really be really good truthers.
Yeah. Yeah.
People with a little bit of money. Yeah.
So they send it up on a balloon?
I am not certain. I have to check more into it. There are several of them.
Well, that's
they have an underwater one too.
It said high altitude balloon on it.
Yeah, they have underwater ones too. So they're really interesting, actual, real scientists.
I wonder, but were they doing that to try to prove the Earth was flat, or were they just doing it to see how high they can get a balloon to go up?
I think they were just doing it because they're like into going up, yeah. And then they discovered it, obviously, and they kept their mouth shut because they don't want to lose whatever.
Do you think that they noticed, or do you think that they still think it's round?
Yeah, it's their footage. They probably have other footage that they haven't even showed us.
but you know how the Globies say, like, oh, you're still not high enough, you know? Like, you need to go even higher to see it. You know what I mean? Like,
but then you look at then you look at the Red Bull jump. That guy claims it's curved, and nope, that camera was higher, right?
Yeah.
Check out the height.
Yeah, the Red Bull jump guy, he said that it was the Earth looked like a dish with upturned edges.
They show you. Yeah, they show it.
Let's see if we can find
it. And then they show it and it goes back to flat. And it goes, they do it all on purpose. It's called subterfuge.
All right, let's see. What are you talking about? What's it called? The Red Bull jump?
Yeah. It's subterfuge. They sprinkle lies with a little bit of truth. And there's probably many reasons. But one of the reasons is to seek out people like us, because the drones are hella boring. We're at least somewhat exciting, checking things out, not falling for, I gotta go watch some football. Ooh.
All right. Tyler Berman's 184-foot meter. No, that's the warm-up.
All my life, I've had trouble with every job I got.
Felix Baumgartner.
All the guys are like, you don't like football? You don't like football? My whole life. Now I realize, dude, I've been awake way longer than I realized. I heard about Flat Earth in 1987. And I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. Whatever. But I still was like, interesting. So when I heard about it again in 2016, I'm like, oh, yeah, totally. I forgot about that.
God with us. Well, they cut me. Give it a sec. They love doing that to me. Give it a sec. I got to do this whole rigmarole again with these people. Jesus. These people, man. Watch this. All right, we'll do this again. All right. Get out of here. I don't know what that is.
Was a conical witch hat, and according to some of the information out there, these type of hats were commonly found with many of the mummies that they found, and I believe they've found hundreds of these mummies. So just a unique and interesting phenomenon, but they also find mummies with interesting headdress, not only in Western China, but in Japan. They found some of these Buddhist mummies with some interesting headgear as well, somewhat related to the topic that we're covering here today. So just wanted to mention it. And just the whole reason, wizards, witches, and these pointy hats, some of these conical hats, where does it all point back to? Because it's kind of murky when you start trying to trace it back to its origin. But I think maybe it could tie in, once again, to these Nephilim potentially. Now, even Mother Goose, the nursery rhymes associated with Mother Goose, who may or may not be a real character, but they've given or portrayed Mother Goose with one of these pointy hats on a goose. So just wanted to mention that. And the history of Mother Goose is an interesting one unto itself, and you can search that up on YouTube if you want. Yeah, so I just wanted to really talk about these pointy hats, the conical hats, possible connections to these elongated skulls and these people. So just something of interest, and I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. So having said that, let me talk and switch gears, talk about the old gods.
Uh-oh.
Now, the zigzag pattern is something I've also talked about in previous episodes of this series, and there seems to be some association with these clowns, zigzag patterns, and I believe it was the murder home of John Wayne Gacy. They found paintings of clowns all over the place, and all this zigzag patterns, wallpaper throughout his home, and just looking into the zigzag pattern. What potentially could it be representing? Certain directors like David Lynch, who works this theme into a lot of his projects, And in some cases, it represents this alternative dimension. And why that's kind of interesting is there's this phenomenon called liquid crystal polarization, and it appears people are being enveloped by these zigzag black and white patterns. So just, yeah, something quite interesting. And these patterns also show up in videos talking about these other dimensions. This was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and this is supposed to be Alice in Wonderland, this alternate dimension, and all these interesting, unique patterns. So I like to keep my eye out for some of these zigzag patterns wherever they appear. And that brings us to northeast Syria, where in the early 1900s, there was this temple found, and they found hundreds of these figurines referred to as the eye idols of Tel Brak. So what's so interesting or note to us is that a lot of these figurines have, once again, these interesting zigzag patterns over them. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that hundreds of alabaster eye idol figurines were unearthed, and it was one of the earliest cities of northern Mesopotamia with just the exaggerated eyes and, once again, the zigzag pattern. Now they're just saying in this article how they're depicting clothes, which could definitely be the case, but I guess I'm just sort of keeping the door open to there's other possibilities, because again, these representations of whatever these figurines are representing, these could be actual beings in another dimension, or at one point they were physical, who knows. But I think there could be more to the patterns that we're seeing with these beings in particular. And there's a lot of variations, single-eyed idol types, and you can just see all these different variations, and multi-eyed idol types. And then you even have the sort of eye within an eye type. But yeah, just really unique figurines that I kind of just wanted to share with you guys. And I guess some of them even have more conical headgear or heads themselves. So very unique in and of themselves. And I just wanted to bring them to your guys' attention. And of course, the American Southwest, a lot of petroglyphs and a lot of pottery showing these patterns as well. So it shows up in a lot of interesting and unique places. So yeah, just wanted to sort of add this to the list of things associated with the zigzag.
Add it to the list.
So,
add it to the list, okay? Of all the zigzag shit we've been keeping track of. Make sure. All right. We're watching that. All right, we're going to get off of that. All right. What time is it? All right. Yeah. I need to get ready for Bible class in the morning. Okay. So let me show you guys something. Let me see if I can find it. This is for everybody who sees this now, who sees this later, or whatever the fuck you see it. Okay. Let me see. All right. All right. Community section. Boom, baby. That's the stream we're on right now. This one right here. Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures. And it's coming on Jenny's channel too. I had to put it up there. I got it on the same twice. But either way. All right. This is let's see. Where's it at? No. There it is. Right there. Bible class. Bible class. See? This is what tomorrow's show is going to be about. Whatever. I don't give a shit. All right? There you go. All right. Other than that, oh yeah, one more thing. The About Me section. Support me. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Buy me a coffee. That one works good too. Boston Ray merchandise. We have merchandise. We have a store. Singeman, Latter-day Saints develop some of the stuff. Singeman does a lot of it. I mean, you get them in all different colors. It's springtime now. T-shirts, flat flops. The late night live ones are pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? You can get it in all kinds of cool colors. You know, any color you want. Don't sleep on the late night. But we have hats now too, guys. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody get a hat yet. I need to get my own hat. Oh, I lose it. It's gone. There it goes. All right. This thing is so touchy. We pretty much have everything. Band practice. We got to start doing the band practices again. We got Voice to Skull, V2K, technology shirts. Alert. Evidence of microwave harassments, eliminations in this area. You see what I'm saying? Boom. Masonic the Hedgehog. We have hoodies. We have zip-up hoodies. Flat Earth Ninjas. Flat Earth Ninjas. We also have, this one is cool. This one comes out good. Boom. I seen one in real life. It doesn't look like that. It comes out good. Get it any color you want. Get it in red. Get it in this color, navy. There you go. That looks good. Boom, Mud Bob on the back. There's the Mudfoot Adventures pint glass. Have a glass of mud with Ray. And it says Boston. It says Mud Mob on the back. That's Latter-day Saints design. He did that for me. We have men's, we have women's, we have hats. We have flat hats or round or curved ones, whatever you want. The Late Night Live one's pretty good. Mud Mob looks cut off in the back, but Nancy, fix that. And those come in different colors too. But, not everyone likes the flat ones. So I made like a curved one too. For every different one. You get it either way. You see, all different hats. This is our store. Support the channel. Drumming up support. Go for it. Why not? We even have winter hats. All right. Enough of that. Oh. So let me show you something else. So if I can get back to it. The Buy Me a Coffee is cool because, look. Yes, you have to be 18 or older. This is my Buy Me a Coffee. And people support me. Like No Despair Bear bought me 5 pizzas. You see that? It's Buy Me a Pizza now. It's Buy Me a Coffee, buy me a pizza, buy me whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. But it's cool because how do I get to it? No. You can join for $2 a month. And there's music up here somewhere. See more. Hold on. Look at all the people that donated. Look, Morgan. Here's a list of donators. Look at people buying me pizzas left and right. Actually, Morgan was my first one, I think. Morgan always supports. But yeah, there's music up here too, though. Is this it? Here we go. No. There is music up there. How do you get to the music? Oh, here we go. Posts. Look at this. I can do all kinds of stuff up here. Look, I have 8 supporters. Look.
Yo, 2007. Ray Betts. Ithaca College. What? My voice is an instrument, my boys are to get into it. We'll slice you up in increments while smoking stimulants. It wouldn't be our first offense. I hope you like the taste of it. I know the chicken's mad at me, cause it tastes a double A like the battery. I'll roll up a fatty gladly. All the ladies call me daddy. You play with my balls like they're my caddy. Walking around with a pound in my pants. Hit you off, cough, flip it downtown in advance. Now's your chance, don't just glance. Smoke that shit to enhance. Get nice like romance. Snake and smuggle in abundance of coke plants. It's relevant, but oh so elegant. No need to rewind my ass. Have to remind my ass. Want me to sign for cash, time for that Ray, the snake. I know I will be out in no time. Watching flicks on Showtime. So fine, I'll run up behind ya. Give me a grinder. Reminder of the time you were puking up blood in a diner. I stuck my dick inside her, laying beside her. Shut the fuck up when I'm speaking. The bitch was leaking and sucking too much hog on the weekend. Freaking and got my cock leaking. Nut running down her face streaking. You don't want it with Snake, you'll be leaving in a body bag with a snotty rag. I hardly gave 2 shits about your little bitch ass anyway. This is your death song, your death's wrong.
Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Trisha.
Watch it like when I crash a plane and parachute out the cockpit. Motherfuckers wanna be like, but they're not this. It's obnoxious. Every time I touch a mic, I rock it. So empty your pockets, cock bitch. In 2003, I was Bob Quick. A snake will blow up like a rocket. I'm white, not brown, like chocolate. Your rhymes are not sick. I'm from Boston and the pigs were watching us. Like the coating up the Oxycontin. We're crushing up, sniffing Watson. Smoking pot, coughing. Ray, stop it. Stop rapping that flow. Everyone knows you're a wacko. Fiending for tobacco. Take it back, yo. And your rhymes from your lungs like crack smoke. You don't want a mistake, you'll be leaving in a body bag with a snotty rag. I hardly gave 2 shits about your little bitch ass anyway. This is your death song, your death's wrong, Ray, that's your mom. Ray had trust, I just smoke a fat blunt, mixing coke and black dust. The infamous habitat bust, I just disgust. In my marrow fat, spitting through my back like cactus. Thrust makes my gat rust, cracks with a bat when your yak's cut. It will bash your skull like a crack nut. You can act tough, who the fuck knows? We're pack gut, the fiends be looking for black stuff. We pack the sacks and whack 'em. Draw back, hit your little bitch ass with a flapjack. But off track, we pack kickback stronger than that, bitch. You want a fucking plaque? Call me a hemophiliac. You wipes a battle axe, don't make a wisecrack, just buy yak. We know value-added tax tracks when we act. Reenact the fact when I make your bitch climax. If you catch a live bass, don't throw that shit in my yak. I won't buy that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the exclusive Ray Betts raps that you will get on Buy Me a Coffee. Let me see what other ones I want to play. Let's see if there's any. I mean, I'm gonna upload more, but this one's pretty good.
won't be able to talk if your lungs won't fill up with oxygen. So shut your fucking trap before I make them have to teach you how to walk again. You'll never want to talk again. A gift not enjoyed is like a flower that doesn't blossom. Just pull down your pants, bitch, I'm climbing up on top ya. It's mental, it's all about the size of your pencil. Go piss where you wash your dishes, where's my brain? Most of it's missing. My homie got cooked down at Stony Brook. Now his mom's is crying and little homies is shook. It's a recession, now they charge him for dressing. If it gets any worse, my dick broke through the protection. Crackle and pop, I snap, crackle and pop, my gat crackle and pop. I got that crack in that pop, pull the Mac on the spot, that bitch crackle and pop, blow your brains out the top. Tackle by cops, black shackles he got, fast pass me the pot, that I traffic a lot. Next time I get caught, cups crackle and pop, make that crack on the spot, cook it up in the pot. Snap, crackle and pop, my Mac crackle and pop, and when we in the sack, I make my bitches back crackle and pop. Detective Feeney's watching the crack shack on my block, but I don't give a fuck, cause I ain't gonna stop.
Think you've seen enough?
You think you've seen enough? You think you've seen enough? Let's see what else I got up here. I forget what I uploaded up here. This one's pretty. This one's pretty cool. I think. Let's see. Is it gonna play? What's going on? Oh, there it goes.
My crimes are historical, that's why most of the time it's recordable. I'm an American, I'm not deportable. When I record, it's hysterical. My crib has been raided so many times, I'm traumatized. Like tripping, pulling lives, fucking bugged out all the time. Staring at the lines in the wood, moving around, turning into eyes. Raymond, why are you surprised? It's just reanimation. The trees that you blaze in get your brain hallucinating. Enjoy the main hallucinations. It's all in your mind, the teleportations. Just sell and record, it's basic. Where's my house key? This isn't something where people just break in and spit dope out the emojis when they get choked by the police. Roped like a trophy, yoked on O Street, next to where all the hoes be. For the first time I felt the walls closing in on me. It's like my world's growing thin on me. Here comes the chorus, ready you going to bore us like the cop in the Ford Taurus that's driving around looking for us, looking at your face in the mirror, squeezing out the corpus. Ooh, that's nasty and crap, but it's true that you're nasty like that, and you do put the nasty in rap, and you do put out nastier raps, and I do hope I master my craft, and you do take disastrous paths, but I won't let you get distracted by that, and it's you that's a master at that, but you just about them nasty and rap, and your crew will go after the rats. Ooh, their brains will splat. Watch where you aim in that. There's no change in that. But I'm blasting my gat, no matter what you say. After the fact. Yeah. I head to the street late night, holding my gat, watching my back for niggas that's trying to see my shit go splat. But you know what it was, adding up math. From putting it on a scale to getting the money appeal. I'm in the wheel, see the numbers on the dash, and when I go to the station, the numbers are gonna add. Yeah, subtract from my pocket indeed, but it's back to the block to get more money than play weed. That's another negative, but I had to pick it up. Niggas what lick it up, and you know we gon' act up. Yeah, only act up in the manner of getting it, ain't doing it for no reason of being ignorant. You know how it is, man, I take it to oblivion with the shit that I do, cause I give to you shit that you never had, shit that you never seen. You know what it is, go green for the bean. Read the shit that I love to in between
my hands. That man that got that plan, doing that scam. You know what I mean? This is another jam.
Here comes the chorus, ready you going to for us like the cop in the Ford Taurus. Let's drive it around, looking for us, looking at your face in the mirror, squeezing out the poor bus. Ooh, that's nasty and crap, but it's true that you're nasty like that, and you do put the nasty in rap, and you do put out nastier raps, and I do hope I master my craft, and you do take disastrous paths, but I won't let you get distracted by that, and it's true that's a master at that, but you just so fucking nasty at rap, and your crew will go after the rats. Ooh, their brains will splat. Watch where you aim in that. There's no change in that. I'm a blast of my head, no matter what you say after the fact.
Let's see what else I got here. Where was that?
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Static selector. Static selector. Static selector.
I'm a walking bad habit, eat tabs up in the cabinet. Savage rap status, vocabulary extravagant. A rock star, popping rocks in bars. Used to flip bud, now just rapping, copy a car. No telling, Connecticut felon. I GPS them and find my mark like Magellan with more lines than Corey Feldman. I never cease to impress them. I cardiac arrest them with every studio session. I'm killing them, no question. Web's back, better hold your breath when I'm rhyming home. I murder beats, I'm Jonah Hex with a microphone. Fiends saying I'm the dopest yet, and haters, I shrug them off until my fucking shoulders sweat. I'm breaking bones, the modern version of Casey Jones. Sword in hand, I'm the winner playing the Game of Thrones. Fuck beef, my rapping style's filet mignon. Getting drunk, fuck your driver, somebody take me home.
Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch. Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch. I know that I should change, but I don't really think I can. It's just part of my nature, I never cracked and never ran. The world is falling on me when my back was in a jam. I always kept on fighting, that's exactly who I am. And this is who I am, no way that I can change it. I'm buck wild, stupid and dangerous. My best friends are not strangers. These are the motherfuckers I hang with. We speak the same language, and I ain't saying French, English, or Spanish, or Spanglish. I mean pain and anguish. This cocaine slaying and bang bang shit. Mac 11s that we aim with. In other words, I'm rolling with the same clique I came with. On the same list, and fuck being famous. Fame dreams are for groupies. I'm a real life gangster that you ain't seen in the movies. What I mean is I'm truly off the hook, like a phone in a nursing home, homie. I'm that Boston crook. Take me home. Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch. Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch.
I damage track so listeners always ran it back. Always with a half ounce stuffed into a sandwich bag. I kill it quickly and always keeping the realest with me. Stealing all the fucking insulin from Wilford Brimley. Diabetes, rappers could never beat us. I've been spitting shit like this since I was just a fucking fetus. Keep your chick with me as long as she give dome. Rolling up the diesel and burning like Jim Rome.
Now I stand here as a man with the past, the inspiration for the kids on the corner, but still got the laugh of a mental patient. The infiltration of the game, born from a central hatred of fame. A pencil shaking with pain, an entrance staked in a claim from the wrath I became. My paragraphs I'm saying are futuristic pictures of the past from which I came. And this is slain with the shoddy and the hoopty, son. My whole career's a robbery that they could never scoop me from. Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch. Take me home now, bitch. Watch for the cops hit the blinker when you switch lanes, cause you know that I'm famous and I'm rich. Eyes on the road, take me home now, bitch.
Coming from Mattapan, going through Dorchester to get to Roxbury, just to get more fresher. Going up Mass Ave, hoping to Newberry. I need the new what? Stay in new everything. I got game in the hood, swear to God, everybody know my name in the hood. And the clothes are dope, yes I must say. Threads, animals, Adidas, Johnny Cupcake. Hey girl, come here. I'm one of them boys that be in front of the corner mall downtown crossing. I'm a dawn to calm out, comprende. Eyes like the signal sign, smoking on Fenway. I never go to sleep, never woke up, nothing sweet, but I'm dunking cause my donuts. Hi Tiffany, can we date, hun? I'm Mr. Boston, not from VH1. No! Yes! King Spider. There was ever a question in your mind? Who's the best of the beat? Stop it. I'm the motherfucking king. Beacon Hill, I know you got me. I see you, Duval. D-How, where we at? Sometimes I want to go somewhere, man. You know? Where everybody know my motherfucking name, everybody do cocaine, you know? It's a place like Boston, you know? Beacon Hill, Paul Revere shit.